BWOne here from BWOne.com. I'm going to give you my review of the Nokia Lumia 900. The Lumia 900 is the flagship Windows phone from Nokia exclusively for AT&T. Comes with a real nice uni-body design, which is nice, but unfortunately you can't remove the battery and you can't add additional storage to it here. It does come with 16 gigabytes of built-in storage and an 1830 milliamp hour battery, but it is disappointing that you can't swap those things out as you desire to. Internally, it does come with a 1.4 gigahertz single core processor inside of it with 512 megabytes of RAM. You do see here a 4.3 inch ClearBlack AMOLED display, and basically what that means is the display is able to be viewed in sunlight, in direct sunlight while you're outside, and you'll be able to see everything relatively well, so be able to view and use your phone real good. Right above that is a 1 megapixel front-facing camera with a sort of a wide-angle lens on it, so you're supposed to be able to see more people as you're chatting. We'll definitely put that to the test and show you that. You have your standard capacitive buttons on here for back, home, and search here. Here on the side you have your dedicated camera button, you have your power button, volume right there. Here at the top you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, micro USB port, and you also have your SIM card slot here, which you actually get this safety pin here, this little pin here in the box to take out right there, just like that, and you put your card in there and then you just slide it back in like that there. And it is a micro SIM that it does use here. And here on the back you have a megapixel camera with dual LED flash, f2.2 stop on it, and also 720p HD video capture as well too. We'll definitely show you how good the camera quality is on here, which Nokia is definitely known for having. Here at the bottom you have your speaker right here at the bottom there, and like I said, all unibody design, and really nice here. For connectivity you do have LTE. This is one pretty much the first Windows phone with LTE integration inside of it, so that's pretty nice to have. It also has HSPA plus 21 as a backup for if you're not in an LTE market neither. And overall, Nokia, known for the great hardware, really solid design, really did a good job here as far as hardware goes with the Lumia 900. The Lumia 900 does come with Windows Phone 7.5, the latest version of the Windows Phone platform. And the cool thing here, it does come with a unique color. It does come with Nokia Blue as a tile option here. And just to show you what that looks like, you can see there. And you can also see how well the ClearBlack AMOLED display is there. You can just see from all different angles. You still get a nice and sharp, vivid picture there. Alright. And as far as software, you pretty much get the basic Windows Phone software with some additional Nokia specific applications. We're going to focus on those mainly, but to just show you the typical stuff that you get here within Windows Phone. You do get your, Xbox Live games there, which I'll go back here. You get Xbox Live, you get things like Local Scout. You obviously have the phone marketplace here. You do have Internet Explorer as your browser. You have standard email, personal email, and things as well too. It supports many different email clients. Does have the People Hub, which supports Facebook and Twitter integration. It's also where your contacts are located. You have your own Me tab there, which you can go in there, post different status to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and other social networks. Also included with it there, music plus video with Zoom, like I said, your Zoom integration there. Local Scout, you have Bing Maps and things like that. You also have AT&T added applications, AT&T Navigator, AT&T Radio, things like that. But the nice thing about those things is that you can uninstall them if you choose to. So you just highlight over and you can uninstall it, so you can get rid of all the bloatware if you don't want anything to do with that. Overall, this does, as far as the experience just going between apps and just overall snappiness, is really nice within the platform here itself. You're gonna really notice that as we go through some of the key applications, which is the Nokia specific ones, such as Nokia Maps, Nokia Drive, the app highlights, and also Nokia Transit. Nokia Drive is Nokia's navigation application that used to be exclusive to the Symbian platform that they have ported over to the Windows Phone platform. And ported over is really kind of a key thing here, because it really does feel ported over, and it doesn't really have that Windows Phone feel to it, but there really is some really nice things that this application does. It's one of the best navigations that I've ever used. We're going here to the settings. You have you can go from 2D to 3D here as far as your settings are there, and it has automatic colors, so you can go from night to day if you want to. Go back to 3D there, and you can manage, you can show landmarks, you can manage your maps, you can download maps for offline navigation. So go up in here if you wanted to, if we're taking a trip to Asia and you wanted to download maps specifically for China for offline use. we can do that as well too, and it'll download that right on here. You want to do that off over Wi-Fi, of course. And we'll go back here to the back, and we'll head back here to the main interface here, as you can see. And it for the most part, I feel like the screen's a little bit on the bland side. You have your icons, obviously your road and highway and road icons and stuff like that. It doesn't pop out too visually for me, and it's a little bit slow here when you're trying to sort of scroll through here. But we did use it while I was actually on a trip in Florida, and we did use navigation. You will notice definitely the layout's really nice, real simple to kind of press along and get to different parts of the application that you can get to. You can also set a speed alert on there, so it can kind of detect how fast you're going, and if you're going over a certain speed limit, it'll alert you, so you can slow down if you choose to do that. Obviously, if you want to stay in the speed limits, if you're out of state and you're not sure what the sort of, you know, how fast you can actually go without the cops pulling you over, of course. And also the turn-by-turn voice is nice.
After half a mile, keep right. After a quarter mile, keep right.
Use different voices, you can download different ones if you want to, but the turn-by-turn voice is really easy to listen to, navigate you very well, and overall it's a really good experience. I just wish it had a more of a Windows Phone native look to it, so hopefully in future versions of the application they'll be able to apply that look to it and just make it a little bit smoother, just a little, maybe even a little bit more robust, and give it more of a, so like a maybe American feel to it, if you kind of understand what I'm saying, that it's a little kind of application, so it feels kind of European, but giving more of an American flavor to it. I think it's really going somewhere. But overall, if you want to use it right now, one of the best navigations that you can use on a Windows Phone. Nokia Transit in the application that links into your local city's transit schedule, and kind of gives you the sort of minute by minute almost scheduling of how to get from one place to another based upon your public transportation. We set up an easy one here from Symphony Station, which is a station on the Green Line in downtown Boston. And I said I want to go to Harvard University, and it gives you different routes to choose from here, and it gives you different times as you go along. And you can pretty much choose. You can see here it says in 21 minutes you can use this route, in 8 minutes this route, or you know, now if you leave, or in 2 minutes you can use this route here. And the nice thing is that it tells you kind of as you tap into it, it tells you each direction here, and I found it to be very accurate as I tested this out on a route that I took. It was very accurate on the times, which is not normal in most of the transit applications. Sometimes they're just a few minutes off. This was really down to each minute there as I was using it, and it gives you step by step. And if you want to check, you want to check exactly what that looks like, you can open up the maps, which is this kind of opens up Nokia Maps here to sort of check out where that specific place is, and you can go back. And you can say in 2 minutes you can take this, in 8 minutes you can do this one instead, and it gives you the sort of idea of which route you can take, 2 changes in 20 minutes, in 23 minutes. And the nice thing here is that as you're going along, it'll change. It'll say if you stay on this route here now, it'll change to say, you know, 1 minute ago, you know, 5 minutes ago, let's say you're at Harvard upper busway red line here at 8:11, it'll say from the time you left, which was like 7:43, it'll say maybe 15 or 20 minutes ago right here at the top. So it just kind of gives you the whole idea there. Really simple application, but very accurate, and very good for people that do use public transportation in cities, especially big cities like here, like Boston, that are very public transit heavy. New York is very public transit heavy. Chicago, cities like that people really rely on it. This is definitely a great application to get around in. Nokia Maps is obviously a mapping application, pretty self-explanatory there. It's definitely more robust and has more features than you would normally get with Bing Maps on here. And you can do different things. You can have different layers on here as well too. So we're looking over the city of Boston. We'll tap here on the layers. This little layer icon there, you can choose from maps, satellite, you can do public transit layer, you can add traffic layers to it. So you want to add public transit, you can show that there. You can show traffic if you want to too. Fortunately, you can't have layers on top of layers for whatever reason. Not sure why they didn't allow you to do that, but hopefully they'll add that in the future here. And you can search for different places. So let's say we want to go to, let's choose the TD Garden, where the Boston Celtics play, and the Boston Bruins actually too. As soon as I can spell it right. Never good with these keyboards. Went on video. There we go. There's a TD Bank North Garden there. If I want to get directions from where I'm currently at, I can do that. I can see photos. I can see different reviews about it as well too. Different guides, different sort of applications I can go to, TripAdvisor, WCities, and you can also see what's nearby, Pizzeria Regina, Mike's Pastries, things like that, and say I want to check out what about Mike's Pastries. I get the same information here and get directions right from there as well too. So I'll hit back here. You can also from any point, we'll head on back here and just hit this little icon, and you can look for popular places around that area wherever you are on the map, and it just brings up a whole bunch of different things here. And you tap up here and it brings up more popular areas you can explore, accommodations, shopping, leisure and outdoors, going out. Pretty much sort of that the local scout application kind of built in within here, but it's a little nicer and a little more refined, I would have to say. So you want to go to Mike's Pastries, you can get directions to Mike's Pastries. You can get several different directions. Let's see here. Type there. We can get at directions in several different ways. It'll look it up. Sort of from where I'm located, you can do by bus, but you can also choose to go by different transit options as well too. So you can choose to walk if you want to. Gives you the time for that, or you can choose to drive if you want to as well too. But this won't do turn by turn directions, which is disappointing. So you can't like jump right into Nokia Drive from this application. It seems like there's a bit of a disjointment there, which is kind of weird. Like Nokia Transit in this application kind of link up, but the Drive in the other applications don't kind of link up to this one here. You think Drive and Map, you're able to hit, Drive Map, navigate right there to it, but unfortunately that doesn't link up to it. But that is right there, that is Nokia Maps for you, and it's really simple, really nice, and really robust mapping application. Two applications also exclusive to the Nokia One Windows phones here. One is ESPN application, and it's a really nice, more robust application for ESPN. You get scores, you can get more news a little bit more frequently, get live video feeds that you can do as well too, so you can just tap on a video there and you actually get the video streamed right to you, highlights and things like that. See Blake Griffin posterizing somebody, which he's very good at doing. You can see that there. You can go back. You can get social networking updates as well too. You can go specifically into specific sports if you want to, and you can check out different scores. So we know the Knicks and Pacers are playing. You can tap on that. It actually opens up to the web version of Gamecast here, so you can go into there and let it refresh and stuff like that. Hopefully in the future they'll be able to add it and integrate it within the application instead of having to open up the browser. But that's one cool app that's exclusive. And you can also check out App Highlights, which is sort of works like Marketplace, but this is specific for Nokia. Nokia kind of chooses, specific applications that they want to highlight, and also their own applications as well. So when you're looking for the apps such as Nokia Drive, Nokia Transit, and Nokia Maps, you actually have to download it through here, and it'll download right into here. And most of these are just other applications that you already kind of find in the Marketplace. But it's just, like I said, them highlighting it out, and then say you want this Glimpse application. It actually opens up pretty much into the standard Windows Phone Marketplace. You can just install it from there. And what's unique about it is that this live tile here will light up when there's app updates or specific apps it wants to point out to you and things like that. So that's sort of the unique thing with app highlights and the ESPN app, two unique apps that are specific to the Nokia platform, just to make it a little bit better for you. As we take a look here at the unique charger that the Lumia 710 comes with, the nice little white charger here with a little flat back. The charging USB cable here that you would get in the box. Take a look here at the 8 megapixel camera with 720p video capture. Now the camera is good, but it feels very limited because of the Windows Phone platform itself, because One is you only limited this to 720p in Windows Phone amongst all the devices, and the software itself doesn't really give you too much in terms of added customizations. You do get, you can add a few things like color and saturation and things like that, but it doesn't have that feel that you normally get with Nokia cameras itself that you really want to get. I mean, the black, white, sepia, all things like that. But with Nokia, they're known for cameras, and you just have really good, really robust camera software, especially in their Symbian platform, and it's almost basically what you would get inside of a standalone digital camera, and it doesn't add that within here, which is a little, like I said, disappointing, and it's pretty much because of the Windows Phone platform here. And you can flip to the front here to the front-facing camera. See there, and you can see the quality still very clear, and you can see it's also got that wide angle there, and you can see behind me, you can see both of my camera lights right there. You can see, which normally wouldn't be able to fit in. Mostly you just be that face, and they almost feel zoomed in most front-facing cameras. Swap back here and check out the video here as well too. The video is limited, like I said, to 720p, and you have the same little few options to choose from, but nothing great. But I mean, software is one thing, but how's the quality itself? And the quality is good with these pictures. You're going to be really satisfied with them, picture and video quality as well too. Also, audio on the video is very good too. You're definitely going to like taking pictures with this phone and being able to share it instantly to Facebook and Twitter, and you'll be able to email, MMS, all those type of things like that. You're going to love doing that here, especially with LTE speed. You'll be able to upload those videos to Facebook really fast with the, especially the HD videos really fast up there to it. So overall, I definitely have to give the camera a thumbs up here. You will like the camera in the Lumia 900.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, AT?
How's it going?
All right, man. We're just calling you here on the Lumia 900.
Good. How's it going?
It's going definitely good. Hey, going through
I
our.
see you doing your review over there.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got to test out the 1 megapixel camera. We're supposed to have a sort of a wide lens here, so you can see more. So, what can you see on your end?
I can see the stem of your camera. I can see your face. I can see part of your two lights. So I can see a wide range. So if somebody else was standing next to you, I can definitely see the person.
Oh, that's good. So I don't have anything next to me, but I can at least maybe throw a phone in there.
Well, if the person was in, can you hold that phone again?
So the game up
If
there.
the person was standing right there, I clearly see them because I can see the whole Mario Kart game cartridge. So game packet. So it's wide enough. It makes sense anyway. Tired of seeing my face looking like it's right in front of me, right here in front of the camera. So
Definitely. Definitely, it's really good. And this is just a beta. We're doing it over Wi-Fi, the Skype beta, because we had some issues earlier trying to call over the 4G LTE network. To kind of disconnected a couple of times. But overall, that's just a 1 megapixel camera with a pretty nice lens, pretty nice wide lens inside of it.
Yeah, pretty good. Sound quality is good. I'm answering off my Nokia 900 here, and the speakers work out very well. Can hear you clearly. So yeah, that's pretty much it on my end anyway.
Cool, man. Thanks. Now let's take a look here at LTE, AT&T 4G LTE here on the Nokia Lumia 900, one of the first Windows phones to get LTE integration. Do a quick test here, and you'll be able to see how fast the downloads are. I'll show you some of the speed history in a second. Currently, right now, we're downloading at about, looks like, 6.46 megabits per second, and the upload speed here is 2.83 megabits per second. And I'll show you the history as I go through here. And that was the most recent test. I've gotten five down, 3.5 up. When I was in DC, and I was in the airport there, I was able to get 11 down and 2 up. You can see 6, 7, 4, 3, Boston, 11 down, 2 up. See the speeds are really, really fast, really nice, and you're gonna really like it as far as LTE is concerned here. And it's pretty consistent too, so it seems to hover anywhere between 6 and between from 6 to sort of 8 going down, and about 2 to 4 going up. But you do have these random bursts where you get like 18 and 4 out of nowhere. So definitely LTE is definitely enjoyable and really nice to have here on the Windows Phone platform. Also, what's really cool about that is because Nokia and AT&T have activated the, let's go here to settings, and we'll show you there the internet sharing is activated on here. You can use this as a hotspot just by swiping there, and it does work very well as a hotspot. I used it while I was traveling, and the hotspot activates, works, and it stays connected. You can connect up to 5 guests on here. Nice thing about this on the internet sharing on here is that if no one's connected to it, and you just kind of just, you know, pick up your phone, disconnect your laptop or whatever, but you leave this on, after a few minutes it will shut itself off automatically. So that's a good way to help you save battery life there. Also, speaking of battery life, one of the things I noticed about the Lumia 900 is that it does come pretty solid battery life. If you're using heavy amounts of GPS, and we use a lot of GPS, we use a lot of listen to a lot of music, made quite a few phone calls on it. You can get through pretty much about 8 hours, so pretty much from like 9 to 5. So a work day will pretty much get you through if you use that much heavy usage. If you're just a casual user, if you're just gonna use it for, you know, a few emails, a little bit of GPS, probably not a whole lot, a few phone calls there, and you listen to music and stuff like that, you can probably stretch it out to a full day in that regard. So battery life, you're going to be able to get through the day using your Lumia 900. Just disappointing you can't replace the battery, which it'd be nice to get like an extended battery out there just to push a little bit further, especially for the power users out there. Call quality is also doing pretty good as well too. People can hear me, I can hear them well. The calls connected fine, excellent. I didn't really experience any dropped calls. LTE itself works well, although LTE still kind of has those moments where it kind of just drops off and you can't find it anymore for whatever reason, but then it just reconnects back up just fine once it's been reconnected again. And you have the backbone of 4G HSPA plus 21 megabits, which I did use while I was down in Florida because they don't have LTE down there activated in the area I was in Florida, and that worked well also for hotspot usage as well too. So you're gonna have pretty good LTE and HSPA sort of backbone there. Although the HSPA Plus, I will say, while it worked, you never quite know what the speeds are. It can be really, really slow to, you know, up to that 21 where they say it is. It's inconsistent in that matter. But as far as LTE, that's been consistent as far as the speed when you saw it there from the speed test. So to wrap things up, is the Lumia 900 worthy of buying at the $99 price tag it's going to be coming out as? Absolutely. You get an awesome package here for the price range, for great build quality, great camera quality, LTE data speeds. The Windows Phone platform, which is nice and smooth and really works well. Overall, it's a great experience on here. It could use some improvements, I would say. Definitely, I would love them to find a way to expand storage in within it, even if it's some type of cloud-based storage. Having the ability to sort of being able to remove the battery. I know he likes uni-body designs, but maybe designing a case that that you can put on top of it that has a battery maybe within it there for those power users would be really nice. Speaking of cases, this doesn't come with a case, unlike the Lumia 800 that came with one. You won't be able to get a case with this, but you do have 3 different colors to choose from cyan. It has cyan, there's a black, and there's going to be a white version that's going to come a little bit later, but it's also different color cases as well too. So if you bought this version but you want it in black, you can buy the black case, and it'll cover it, basically make it look like that particular color that you want. There's also pink case that'll be coming out as well too. And overall, the only thing that's really, I would say, that's holding back the phone itself is the Windows Phone platform itself. That Microsoft needs to improve in certain areas, get better Twitter integration, get better Facebook integration. Definitely still looking for that notification center, like I was writing in my the editorial that I wrote about it. Definitely check that out. And really, a notification center is really needed. I understand live tiles are supposed to be that way, but just a central location to be able to do that would be really good in the Windows Phone platform. But overall, this is the best Windows Phone available in the US market right now, hands down. There really isn't any competition right now. Maybe hopefully there'll be competition coming down in the future for that. But overall, if you're on AT&T looking for Windows Phone, the Lumia 900 is the one to go with. So this is Bowman here from BWOne.com, reminding you to subscribe to our YouTube page, follow us on Twitter, become a fan of our Facebook fan page. Also check us out on all the social networks, on Pinterest, to Empire Avenue, to Google Plus, to we're pretty much everywhere you want to get your tech social network, we're there. So definitely check those out. Also check out our full written review with test pictures, test video. The link to that and everything else is in the description. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition.